If your business is going through the process of generating leads, you're spending the time, you're spending the money, you're making the effort to get them in, and ultimately they're not converting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the process that I've used to help companies increase their conversion rate so they can get a greater return on spend on their marketing budget. My name is Alan Thomas and I'm the owner of aptsalesconsulting.com. The reason I'm creating this video right now is because over the course of the last 7 days, I've had 2 conversations with 2 completely separate businesses who are having this problem, and they have no idea why their prospects aren't leading into sales. Just a quick caveat before I jump into this. What I will go through with you is aimed at B2B owners whose sales process relies on human beings having to make the sale. If it's a case of your sales process just relies on self-serve, meaning someone goes to your website and just check out, then this is not for you. So I would say the first step in trying to understand why your close rate is low is to get an idea of what the industry average is in your sector. So my background is in SaaS. Generally, if leads, particularly inbound leads, are not closing above 20%, that highlights to us that there is a conversion problem. So for us, it's in between 20 to 40%. You're going to have your own industry standard, but if it's below that, here's another way that you can kind of dig deeper to figure out what's going on. So on your screen, you are seeing a typical sales funnel and the pipeline stages associated with it. This is important to have so that you can have an understanding of your buyer's journey, meaning you need to understand what is the exact process that someone who's going to buy your service goes through before purchasing the service that you're offering. So what I would encourage you to do at this point, if you haven't done it, is to have your CRM and have the pipeline stages of your CRM correlated to that journey. Because at this point, you will get a better indication as to what is going wrong in your sales process. So for instance, if your leads, they're going through the demo, they enjoy the demo, they want to set up another call, they're getting to the negotiation stage, and then at the negotiation stage, you're seeing a massive decline in people moving forward with your service, that says to me there's an issue here with your terms and what you're offering. One way you could move around this is to offer risk reversal, such as a guarantee. You see this with a lot of different businesses. They offer a money back guarantee. If you see that the engagement rate goes after the demo, then you get an insight as to maybe your demo isn't performing as it should, and then you need to maybe remove or tailor the script such that your buyer will want to move to the next stage. There's also another component with this, and this is related to, I guess, your sales rep. And if you don't have a sales rep, it's your own sales performance. So what I'm sharing with you is a template that I go through with companies and their sales reps to help them evaluate their performance on the call. One example of a company I've recently worked with, their conversion rate was as low as 7%. The owner didn't know why it was this low. The reason being very simple. After going through a lot of the calls that were sent on to me, the sales reps, one, they weren't following the script because the script actually wasn't that good. And then 2, they weren't actually asking for the sale. So there, as a business owner, you can look at that and you can say, okay, we'll have to redo our script to make sure that our sales reps are doing it. 2, we need to manage our sales reps to make sure that they follow the script. And 3, you need to ask yourself questions around how you're building your script and ultimately how you're training your reps. You'll be surprised to know that a lot of companies actually don't invest in training their sales reps. And over time, this is a big problem because you spend the time recruiting the sales rep, then the sales rep leaves after a couple of months, and then you're back into this churn and burn cycle again. So just a couple of considerations. to get a better understanding of why your close rate is beginning to drop. Ask those questions to yourself. This is what I do. This is what I do with companies I work with to get a better understanding. And finally, if you want the call template that I went through in one of the previous slides, just comment below or email me at alan@aptc.